Hey, what's going on, you dull dust talks? I recently played Mega Lopunny in an online tournament. I did manage to make top cut, but that's where my run was ended. Unfortunately, shorter than I would have liked, but I put in a decent amount of time with Mega Lopunny now at this point, and I definitely think the deck is pretty good. Before I break it all down, though, and jump into my current take on the deck, gotta give you a shout out, as always, to Dragon Shield for sponsoring the channel. Of course, we all know them and love them for their card sleeves. And they got so many different types, styles, and colors to choose from. They got the dual mattes, the non-glares, and the classics. I personally am a huge fan of their matte sleeves, and there's kind of infinite colors to choose from. So go check them out, dragonshield.com. Link, of course, will be in the description, and code AzulGG will get you a discount over there as well. So Dusknoir line, I am playing the 4-2-3 Dusknoir line. This feels pretty comfortable. I could actually see potentially playing a fourth Dusknoir, but 2 Dusclops feels pretty good. I have the 2-2 Mega Lopunny. I actually wish I could feel comfortable getting away with a 1-1, because I think that's most of the time all you need. But I think if you went down to a 1-1, prizes would be a factor too often. So I'm kind of rocking the 2-2 still. I am at 2 Mega Kangaskhan. This feels like super important for your draw engine overall, so prizing it is a pretty big deal. Also, playing 2 means you're more often or more likely to have it in your opening hand or draw into it on like your first Lillie or something like that. So playing the second one is kind of effectively like an extra Nest Ball in the deck in the early game, so it doesn't feel that bad. Of course, into the late game, drawing into the second one feels kind of bad because you basically only ever use 1 Mega Kangaskhan in this deck. But yeah, the Kangaskhan, pretty good. If I was playing the Pidgeot in here, I could definitely see going down to 1, but since I've cut the Pidgeot, I've kind of liked not having it, and the deck has kind of felt a little bit better overall, not having to worry about utilizing those cards when they're available in the deck or when they're prized. You just don't get to use them. So yeah, no Pidgeot, but it feels pretty good without Pidgeot. 2 Budew. I am choosing second with this deck, blind second with the deck, and looking for that turn 1 itchy pollen to give us time to develop our Dusknoirs and then start getting into the Dusknoir attacks plus attacking with the Mega Lopunny. In some games, we just sit there and use Dusknoirs and Itchy Pollen, and that's it, and we win games. So sometimes that's all you have to do. But I like 2 Budew because prizing this thing is pretty bad. That's what we want to be doing in the early game to slow the game down to be able to develop our Dusknoirs. And in the mid game and late game, I find myself pretty often attacking with a second Budew. And I don't want to have to always Night Stretcher for the second Budew. It's nice to be able to use something like a Buddy Poffin, a Nest Ball, or even an Ultra Ball to get the second Budew out of the deck and then be attacking with it in the mid-late game. So it's another reason I kind of like the second Budew. Another reason to play it. Klefki, of course, in here for Psyduck. This still seems worth playing right now. I actually would expect the count of Psyduck to kind of increase overall. I currently have Tatsugiri in here, and this, as well as the Iron Bundle, are the 2 cards that I'm least confident in. I think if I did cut the Tatsugiri, I'd probably want a MEW EX in the deck for a little bit of additional potential on-board draw support. The idea of the Tatsugiri is early game, it can help us get that initial Lillie or Hilda to get going, and then mid-late game, you know, can do the same thing to find us the Hilda or the Iono, and then at the end of the game, maybe find us our last boss for turn. We have a lot of mobility cards in here, Jet Energy switches, Latias, so getting in and out of the Tatsugiri isn't that difficult. I'm still just not convinced it's worth it, though. I would continue to play with it from here, but I could see myself cutting that, as well as the Iron Bundle. The Iron Bundle has been pretty good, though. We often find ourselves in board states where accessing any Pokemon off our opponent's bench is just so much higher value than hitting their active in a situation where we want to be attacking with the Mega Lopunny. So I do like the Iron Bundle in here as well so far. But like I said, Tatsugiri, Iron Bundle, definitely the top 2 cards for potentially being cut currently. But yeah. Got the Latias, of course, for extra mobility. Fezandipiti in here for the draw power, of course. The Ditto is super nice. Not 100% sold in the Ditto. I guess it's like card number 3. I feel like Tatsugiri and Iron Bundle feel a little bit more iffy than the Ditto. But being able to Buddy Poffin for Ditto to then turn it into the Mega Kangaskhan, or Buddy Poffin for Ditto and then like jet it into the active or something like that, and then play Lillie first, then see what we draw into, and then turn it into something that we need after that can be cool as well. So the biggest thing is being able to go Buddy Poffin for Kangaskhan, though, basically, is like the #1 reason to play the Ditto. And, you know, specifically in like a tournament setting where your opponent's going to choose second against you after you win game 1, maybe with the deck, that is like where the Ditto's going to be better because your opponent's going to force you to go first. And going first, getting Kangaskhan in the active for that extra draw power is a huge difference for the potential of your turn 2 and turns after that. So that's where I find the most value out of Ditto, is when we go first. When we go second, it feels like the Ditto doesn't come up as much, but when we go first, it comes up a ton, because that's when we really want to, or that's when we see less cards on the first turn of the game, so being able to turn the Buddy Poffin into Kangaskhan matters more. Ursaluna, of course, in here for the late game. I was trying 3 Lilies previously, but I'm up to 4 Lillie, 3 Boss, 2 Hilda, 2 Iono. No Counter Catcher in the build currently, because I don't play the Pidgeot, so it's really hard to find. So I don't think Counter Catcher is worth it when we don't have a way to just kind of search it out of the deck immediately with quick search. 4 Buddy Poffin, 4 Ultra Ball, 2 Nest Ball. I would like more Nest Balls, but I've had to create room for like the double Kangaskhan, the double Budew, stuff like that. And naturally drawing into either of these cards in the early game is basically the same thing as having a Nest Ball, so it's not that bad, obviously, if that's kind of the trade-off. 4 Ultra Ball, 3 Night Stretcher. Both these counts feel pretty comfortable. I mean, we'd always play 4 Ultra Ball because finding Dusknoir and Dusclops is so important, but 3 Night Stretcher feels pretty comfortable. 2 Switch. I still have some extra mobility cards in here, and this does feel pretty good as well. I added a Defiance Band to help the Golden Go matchup. This does allow Mega Lopunny, if we're behind on the prize exchange, to 1-hit KO Golden Go, or Ursaluna in the late game to 1-hit KO Golden Go, and I think it's worth it. We don't have a way to search out of the deck. Same thing with Counter Catcher, but we don't need the Defiance Band until the end of the game, which you could also make the same argument for Counter Catcher. That's when Counter Catcher would be most effective. But yeah, I feel like that's not always going to be true. Counter Catcher in the mid game would be pretty powerful as well. There's just less time to get value out of it, but Defiance Band we almost only ever use at the end of the game, and we can play pretty aggressively for it in those end game scenarios to set up, like I said, a Lopunny or a Ursaluna to KO something like a Golden Go. So I think I'd keep this in here for now. I could even see going up to 2 of them, to be honest, and that would maybe be enough to put the Golden Go matchup over the edge and maybe get it close to 50-50. I'm not sure. I'd have to play that matchup a lot more to really feel confident in it in one way or another with cards. Yeah, so I'm not sure about that. And then, of course, 4 Jet in the Enriching. Still rocking the Enriching. It's just so good with Hilda. And honestly, the draw power is a pretty big difference to build up for those big combo turns if we just naturally draw into it. So I definitely still favor this quite a bit over something like Prime Catcher. If I did include something like Prime Catcher in the deck, I think I would probably cut like the Iron Bundle for sure, because I think the Iron Bundle will probably be less effective if we have something like that. I don't know, maybe not, but let's go. Let's jump into the tournament action, and I'll show y'all how it went. Oh, I panicked for a second, but they don't play the Poison Stadium, so they can't donk me with... I did panic for a second there. I was like, oh shoot, do they play the... They do not. They're nice enough to give me the Artisan as well, though. Yeah, they only play... Oh, I can just, like, play for a board... Oh, yeah, this is going to be a pretty easy matchup. I can just board wipe the Timbers. All right. Jets. That makes me want to attach this a little bit more. I'm not like building on anything by attaching it, so I don't think I do. Oops, that would have been terrible. I literally almost clicked it. I guess I can just like fan order him, knock out my Budew next. Well, I should be able to like just board wipe him next. Well, not guaranteed though. All right, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Maybe I should have benched that last Duskull. Probably not. Probably not. They could just get Jet Fan. They can get Jet Fan order him knockout here. Oh, wait, do they? I mean, they do play Fan Rotom, right? Yeah. Okay. I mean, just removing that from play would be good as well, though, right? Or if this gets a... Yeah, okay, when they're only Girder is pretty good. I'm probably popping a Dusknoir this turn. Because I can't let them get to a Conkeldurr, right? Well, I guess I could, right? Oh, but I could just now... Bunny KO this. And then KO the Timber. Well, we'll see how things go, I guess. I guess I'm always benching this, to be honest. How many boss do they play? 2. They very well could go boss KO my Buneary off the bench. Okay, I guess I am just KOing the Girder here. They play hand disruption? No. I just want to get this out of the hand anyways, though. They should push this up, so if I had the bunny, I don't. Am I benching the other Buneary here to play around Phantom Jet boss? I guess maybe. Sure. They're gonna poison me now, but that's not that scary. Yeah, once I get to... I mean, it depends on how many timbers I get set up. I don't know, it just felt like there was more I could have done there. I don't know. How much recovery do they play? 1 Sacred Ash? It felt like there was more I could have done there, but maybe there wasn't. I don't know. It was weird. Theoretically, eventually, I will get at... Well, I have Hilda for next turn, I guess. So Hilda next turn gets me the... Also, I didn't have any Kangaskhan draw power this whole time as well. I wasn't able to establish a Kangaskhan, which led to, like, less possibilities for my plays. Okay, maybe I can get the KO here, though, still. Wait, what did I get off my other prize card there? Was it another jet? Oh, maybe I should just item locked for another turn, and then I could have, like... Maybe I should have item locked for one more turn, and then I could have drawn... Yeah, maybe I should item lock for one more turn. I think I could have drawn, like, a lot more prize cards, right? Now I can set up, like, Pidgeot and stuff, but I could have KO'd the Pidgey with a Dusclops. Or something like that. But now things are gonna get a little bit more awkward for me. I might have to go back into the Budew, actually. All right, I think I'm like definitely going to have to. But now there's just 2 prizes in play for me to KO. Oh, maybe I still just win next turn, actually. We'll see. Yeah, we're still in a pretty good spot, actually. We're still in a pretty good spot. I can't kill the Pidgey, but... Well, no, they have to retreat the Pidgey out, though, for sure. Oh, they left it in the active. Do I have guaranteed win then? Dusclops, Dusknoir. So I'm like really close. No Night Stretcher in the discard pile. Doesn't really matter. I should grab this though because I could develop it to the Dusknoir. I have the candy, so maybe I should just grab the Dusknoir because it's just there. Maybe I don't want the 4th Lillie, honestly. Maybe I want more... maybe I want more Hildas. We should be like 3 Hilda, 3 Lilies or something like that. I could see that being better, actually. Ooh, that is good. I have to like rely on Klefki though as like a... Well, maybe. Maybe I have to rely on Klefki. We'll see. I probably have to rely on Klefki. I wonder if I ever have to do something stupid like... Oh, that's really good for us. Oh, what the heck? That's as good as it gets. Let's go. Does not get better than that. I still need to leave a bench space open for Klefki so I can be aggressive, but it does not get much better than that for us. This is probably a bad matchup, though, to be honest. This is probably a bad matchup. Two Toadscruel. I wonder if that is ever enough to beat Golden Go, to be honest. Doesn't seem like it. I need to leave a bench space open for Klefki. Or, I mean, but doing them would be really good here still if they top deck out of this. And I don't have bench space for Klefki, but I could do this and keep the bench space open for the Klefki, to be honest. It probably is better to do this. Dude, I cannot wait until the blinging is done, man. It is so infuriating. Holy shit. And I'll get these two. I think I have to leave this. See, this kind of sucks that my bench has gotten built out. Oh, but they'll maybe mind bend KO my Budew. But I feel like I can't bench another Duskull this turn. I think it's like too risky to bench a Duskull here and then have them just like not KO it or something. So I can also boss KO my Buneary. Because they would have... Oh my gosh. They do play 4 boss, so they could definitely have a boss here. Boss KO my Buneary. All right, let me... But I could win if I... Let me bench a a Duskull here. I'm also item locking them out of items. So how are they even gonna find the duck? Yeah, because now I can beat them with Dusclops Dusknoir or something, or Dusknoir or something. Like, how are they gonna find the duck if I'm item locking them? Right? The answer is they're not. This Latias honestly being on the bench is the thing that's screwing everything up. If Latias wasn't here, everything would be fine. All right. Okay. I see you. So I just need Candy Dusknoir or a Dusclops. I mean, I think I just evolve in Lillie, right? I could even bench Fez to increase my odds. Or I could Tatsu. There's a... Oh my gosh. I could also get Hilda or dig for Hilda. The raw draw of Fez is better than Tatsu, though. Okay. Let me just run Aaron to see if we get a Hilda. No. Do I bench Fez and draw 3 or no? It's actually likely that I hit it off the Lillie, right? Like... Oh, I could have jet up the Buneary there. Okay, we hit it. Was this also enough? Oh, no, wait, no, it is enough. Wait, that's insane. But do we hitting different? That's +1 out I wasn't aware of, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, that pollen be itchy, though. The itchiest pollen. This was probably the correct way to play it. Not go fully all in, because still just itchy pollinating for turn. Just bench the bunny, and we should be good for the next turn. Honestly, I don't know if I'm going to Budew. I definitely need to... Ooh, I don't have the Kangaskhan either. This hand is not very aggressive, though. I don't think I'm getting super aggressive here. The more I think about this hand, just kind of sucks. I probably will be Budewing next turn, though. But I can go grab Kangaskhan, retreat to Kangaskhan, draw with Kangaskhan. I don't have to get Latias involved yet. Maybe later. Yeah, it's a good top deck. Two Duskies prized. Ooh, gross. Honestly, one thing I don't prioritize very heavily with this deck, but definitely can come up, is like the possibility for my opponent to like just boss KO my only Buneary in play, and then me just not being able to get access to Lopunny. I don't really prioritize that too heavily. Like, I do take note of it when it's like present on board as a play my opponent could make, but Dusknoir, I think. Like right here, it'd be good to get a Poffin or something like that. Why did Night Stretcher on hand? I don't think I prized a Night Stretcher. Okay, but I got... Weird. I value the Ultra Ball really highly, actually. I think I'm going to get rid of these two. Probably going to turn into me Night Stretcher into the Dusknoir. So the question would be, should I get rid of this and then keep the... No. The Ultra Ball is like super high value. I honestly, like, whenever I play, when I'm playing this deck, it's like, man, I really wish I had more Ultra Balls. Or like finding Ultra Ball so high value. Such a broken card, becomes any Pokemon. Shuffling the Ultra Ball back into the deck there, I think it's just higher value overall. I don't mind like losing a Night Stretcher here, I don't think. Tatsu, double Kangaskhan, Klefki, Iron Bundle. Oh, hey, let me just go to the beginning. So it's Ursaluna. Oh, it's Budew. Budew's my last prize card, okay. I can go Night Stretcher for Dusknoir, Candy Dusknoir, Lillie. Yeah. Even if Latias there feels a little weak overall, because like I have the Kangaskhan stuck in my active here, but I have 4 Jet and 2 Switch in my deck, so like we should be fine. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Artisan for me? Wait, they play Artisan? They do. What the heck? Why? I guess you just want a counter stadium? They also play Battle Cage, but they get Battle Cage I feel like makes sense. Yeah, the Battle Cage I feel like just makes sense. What if you just played like a healing stadium in that deck? What if you played... Is Festival still legal? Or you get a community center in there? Yeah, is Festival legal? Put a festival in that. Yo, chill. They still haven't played a supporter for turn. They're cooking over there. Wait, have they? I actually been paying attention. Oh, maybe they have. Wait, what was their turn? They just didn't do anything. Oh, chill. Calm down. Honestly, I might pop this Dusknoir this turn just to Night Stretcher for the Duskull because I prized Duskull. Let's see how the Lillie goes. Okay, so I got my bunny, so I can evolve that before they go like evolve ball. So 2 of their cards in their hand are energy. What the fuck? Well, how'd their turn go? They chose not to get... They had a 1 card... Oh, they don't play Squawkabilly. I was like, how did they not get Squawkabilly here? It's because they don't play it. So their hand actually might just be dead, or it might be a Ceruledge. Honestly, I don't hate the idea of going Mega Lopunny KO in this situation. I need to find the energy, though, of course. I could grab Tatsu. I don't know. I got Boss and Lillie's in hand. I don't want to commit Tatsu to the bench yet. I can work off their Artisan as well. Yeah, I think I swing here if I actually... No energy. But I almost don't want to item lock here. No, I guess we just do, right? Round. I give them a prize card, which is I'm thinking that's what I don't want to do. Oh, but then my Defiance Band would KO them, actually. If I can find it. Defiance Band with Mega Lopunny KOs here. Okay, it's worth it then. Yeah. Oh, maybe I should have actually attached it to my Buneary before I shuffled it back into the deck, to be honest. I didn't think about that lineup here. Budew, and then they KO, and then my Buneary actually KOs the Ceruledge. Huh, interesting. Do we ever play double Defiance Band for... I mean, this matchup isn't really a matchup to Tech 4, but... Oh yeah, but I guess I know they at least probably have a fighting energy in hand, right? I maybe knew that for sure. It's going to be hard to draw into that specifically, but they draw 1. Popnor, KO Lopunny, I lose. Are they going to hide? Or just gonna burn the energy. Just gonna burn the energy. Okay. What are you hiding from, buddy? Okay, well, if I find nor Defiance, I board wipe those 4. If I get another Duskull down, or 2 Duskulls down ideally, then we're in a pretty good spot. Maybe I commit to Tatsu at this point. Well, no, if I'm going to bench Fez, though, do I ever go back into Budew? I actually might go back into Budew, right? If I don't find the combo, then I definitely go back into Budew. So I don't want to commit that to the Tatsu yet. Yeah. I have this to work with anyway, so I can just go bench Lillie. Draw 6 billion cards here. Oh my gosh. Could get the Enriching involved. I could play the Ultra Ball first to thin out the deck. So far, I don't have anything. I got the Defiance, but I didn't get a candy. I didn't get another Budew. I could attach it Enriching, but then I don't have a way to get this out of the act because my Latias on my discard pile, so I'd need like... I think I just KO this for turn. Honestly, it's like a pretty unfortunate draw. Yeah, I would have Budewed here again if I had it. But I don't have Budew. I got nothing. I want Tatsu at this point. Or do they play? They play an Iono, actually. I don't really want to grab the Tatsu yet, though. I think it's just Defiance Jet, KO. Hope they can't return KO us. But even if they do, we still have stuff to work with. We don't just, like, lose the game, so... Yeah. Oh, shucks. Maybe I undervalued that Night Stretcher on the beginning of the game. Should have given up the Ultra Ball instead. And no, I just need to increase my odds of getting to the Mega Lopunny. I think it was still correct. It just kind of didn't work out, unfortunately. See how much they can put together here, though. How many boss do they play? Two Pal Pad. Holy smokes, folks. All right, they might get the KO here. I'm not that confident in this situation. Have they even played a supporter yet this game? Oh my gosh, they played a boss. Or that got discarded maybe. I don't even know if they played that boss. They're getting close. Okay, it's not energy. They've already used Lunar Cycle. They only need 2 more energy in the discard pile. They're down 3 Ultra Ball and 2 Vessel. Oh, they maybe got there. Dude, if they KO us here, we're in so much trouble. Big trouble. Huge trouble. If they whiff, though, they're the ones that are in trouble. Big trouble. Huge trouble. Actually, are they in that big of trouble? I don't know if they are, actually. I feel like I'm still in trouble. I don't even think I'm in that good of a spot. The most I can draw is 3 prize cards this turn, which doesn't win me the game. Would they just put back with that? A boss? How many energy do they play? A lot. Hold up, I gotta think. Dusknoir. Boss KO 1 prizer. Could boss Spiky Hopper KO something off the bench. They're out of jets. Oh, maybe I'm missing something. I could boss this up, but do it. They're out of jets. They have to evolve. Knockout. I go Mega Lopunny knockout. They go make a. They could whiff for a turn. But what does it matter if they whiff for a turn? What more could I have? What more could I possibly gain? What more is there to possibly gain? Unless I'm missing something. What am I missing? What would I be missing though? Dusknoir. Do Iono, but then if they draw a boss, they win. They just palpated back a boss. Yeah, I'm actually just not sure what their correct play is. I'm just gonna do this play though. I'm sure it was worth burning that jet there, actually, though. I'm not sure. This makes things most awkward. Like, if there's going to be something that makes it awkward for them, this makes it the most awkward for their next turn. But I just don't know how that leads to a win condition for me. Okay. I still don't win though, because if I pop double Dusknoir, it's an equal trade. $14, $15, $16. They play 20. It's like I'm almost too far ahead on the prize exchange, to be honest, for how things went. Or I just didn't have room for another Duskull. Oh, well, because I prized 2 Duskulls. If I had a third Duskull in play here, that would also be different. If I was ever able to establish a third rat. Okay, so this is what I think I have to do. But it's not good. So I'm gonna do this. Then I hit him with this. And I need to pull some Duskulls. I don't even know if this is the best play either, to be honest. I'm just kind of doing things at this point. Love of the game. Okay, we got a Duskull. That's good. Now we see what they promote. Okay. Now I go... Wait. I'm just going to Budew them. Tatsugiri, Budew. Got a Switch, couple Jets. Okay. I need to get to the... Okay. I want to play this Ultra Ball now. So I need like a dead card. Oh, I need Night Stretcher to go with the candy anyways to get the last Dusknoir. And then Iono. Jet? Switch? Itchy? Is it gonna be enough? I need... We're close, we're close. I need to buy a turn. Now I have the threat of Candy Dusknoir plus attack with Lopunny. Or if they KO, then I can Gale Thrust with Defiance Band to KO. Oh! Legacy! Oh! No! And I need them to whiff Legacy Energy. Oh, shoot, they hit Legacy Energy. That sucks. All right. I can KO the... Wait, 1, 2, 17. Oh, they have too many energy left. They're hitting for too much damage. I don't even know what makes the most sense to promote here or not promote. I don't think there's a play. I don't think there's a play remaining. Oh. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Atsu, Latias, Klefki, Fez. Buneary. Ditto is also prized. Iron Bundle's in my hand. Hilda's prize. And a Switch, I think. Oh no, no, I didn't prize it. I didn't say I prized it, Budew. I kind of want to attach this active just so I could... yeah, I'm just going to throw it there, to be honest. This opening is pretty bad. Do I ever Iron Bundle to decrease their odds of finding... Why'd they bench this? Screw it. Maybe they can't find Trolley now. Punish. Come on, one time. There's no reason for that Buffalon to be on their bench, right? There's no reason. God. Over, man, it's done. I didn't even get down a Duskull turn where I can't even threaten Dusknoir. It's cooked. Yeah, it's pretty good. Well, that's a good thing I attached to the Kangaskhan, because now my play can literally just be to try and hit a lot of heads. And if I hit a lot of heads, that is a win condition. Also, we could get the bunny chase on the Psyduck, and maybe they can't recover the guy. That'd be slightly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll survive. Actually, it's not that big of a deal at all because we can't even use Dusknoir until I deal with the duck. So I have plenty of time to develop the, Yeah. I just don't need them that aggressively because they have a Psyduck. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, gosh darn, this sucks. Okay, looks like the Bouffalon bring up though. What did do something? I don't have like, if I had like a bunny punch this turn, that would be like having it. That would have been like, okay, now we're cooking. Like I punished him with the Iron Bundle. But it's not, we wanted more. We wanted more. Well, I know where their Eerie is, which is good information to have, I guess. They do have to get to the gold dock as well. I guess that is something. What about, I want to get into item lock here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have even played this, to be honest. 'Cause I do want to item lock, which means I probably have to Latias. I should have just held this Poffin, to be honest. The more I think about it, the worse it was to have played this. No, but I need to be able to like retreat back into this and draw more because my hand's dead. Honestly, the Budew here is kind of weak. But I opened it, right? What was my opening? Did I open just Budew? I maybe only opened Budew. Now that I think about it, I maybe really didn't have a choice. I don't actually remember though. I don't actually remember. But yeah, my bench is pretty scuffed. I mean, they'll maybe KO my Budew for me at some point. Ooh, run to Kangaskhan? That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. We can just start punching. I have no energy built up. If I just punch that thing, I don't care. I'm fine to punch out with a Lopunny this turn. They're swinging on him. Whoa. All right, never mind. It's not that good. If they didn't have a Crispin here, it would have been pretty good. But they have 2 energy on it now. Well, they don't have, their hand is like pretty small though. They also only used one of their... They Crispin before drawing, which means they ciphered and didn't take the second cipher card. Which is obviously weird. I might just boss the boof if I need to buy time. Why does my hand suck? Boss the boof. I gotta draw into something eventually, right? Do ultra negative damage to this Bouffalon. It actually heals, gains HP. Like, I don't know if I want to retreat to Mega Kangaskhan next turn. Draw 2. Maybe I do though. Oh, not my Night Stretcher. No. How could you? Right. I think I will. Dude. Ash. So bad. Get me out of here. Okay. Can we do something with that though? Okay. I mean, I think I just take the knockout here, to be honest. Like, I can't think what waiting would do for me. Like, I can't come up with, like, what waiting longer would do for me, so... I'm just gonna swing. Maybe they struggle to get second Bouffalon in play, and then maybe something comes of that. Possible. 150. I guess I knew they had the Eerie in hand, so I should have played the Night Stretcher for the Iron Bundle, to be honest. Oh wait, Iron Bundle's actually really good in this matchup, because I can just like keep pushing around their active. So I should have actually played the Night Stretcher for the Iron Bundle because I knew they had the Eerie in hand. So I could have played around that, actually. It's a mistake. It's a wee bit of a mistake. The Boofs are back in town. I think we just go for like a big punch, though. I could go... I can hit him for 200 here, right? I can jet up this guy. He shuts all my stuff off. Hilda, give me Enriching Mega Lopunny. Oh, I don't have a Buneary. Did I discard it earlier or just did prize? Just prize. It's fine, it's fine. Actually, is it fine? I don't know if it's fine. It doesn't feel fine. Oh, I can get second Duskull here, actually. I need to reset this so I can actually Gale Thrust this turn, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. I have a vision. I have a vision. 170. And the question is, how much healing do they have this turn to respond to this 170? Solutions. Into the combo? Out loud. So I can rapid fire combo them. How many switch do I have left? One. Well, let me just think. So I'm doing 200, 140. Like a retreat to Klefki. Retreat to Klefki, jet back to the active. Iono as well. Hold up, hold up. Did they take a knockout? What did they do last turn? They did take a KO, okay. And this actually kind of came around. Honestly, going to Budew early game, well, I opened the Budew, right? But actually, Budew maybe isn't worth, well, it depends on how things play out. Maybe it is worth it, maybe it's not worth it. Me. I was thinking about bunching a Duskull there, but I don't think it's worth it, actually. Because I want, like, Ursaluna access or something. Oh, yeah, I don't think it's worth it. I did think about it, but I don't think it's worth it. I don't even know if Ursaluna is worth it, to be honest. I mean, they're knocked out. I go down to 1. They have a 1-card hand with nothing developed on board. Like, I don't know if the Ursaluna is worth it either, to be honest. I just got him. He's sick. He's cool. Oh, this would be considerably harder, though, if this duck was a big duck. It'd be considerably harder if this was a thicker duck. Considerably more difficult. That's why you play the thick duck. That is why the duck be thick. Oh, I can't pop a Dusknoir anyways because it would go to sudden death. That's never the route to go. I mean, they're at 1 prize card. I didn't realize they were at 1. I was thinking about betting a Duskull. Oh. So this bench seems fine. Nest Ball Bravery Charm. They have to manually retreat as well. Oh my. They can't leave us in the active, so they have to manually retreat. So they still don't have an energy developed. They can't attack next turn. So me just punching their active twice should also just win me the game here. They need to find, like, Gust on my Klefki or something, I think. Has to be something like that. Like, oh, they don't even play Counter Catcher, though. They already played Arven, so never mind. And obviously that doesn't work based on my hand, but my opponent doesn't know that, so. And we also just have Boss to win the game, so. I guess I didn't need the Kangaskhan at the end. Ursaluna would have also worked, right? So I guess just punching the Kangaskhan as soon as possible. Like, we do a lot of damage with Lopunny, but their start was also really slow because they misplayed by benching the Buffalon. And then that Cypher off the rip was, like, really slow. So if they didn't mess up like that, they would have been in a way better spot, obviously. But they did. They made the mistake. And then we punished. Why did they have to discard the energy? What a rat. See, the problem is, if I prize my second Kangaskhan, I can't cycle it. If I prize my second Ditto, I also can't cycle it. So if I run Errant here and get to search my deck and their second Ditto in there, I'll jet this up and turn it into second Budew. Oh, Budew, not Ditto, whatever. I don't want to put Latias in play because Latias just isn't that good. That is impressively bad. Oh boy. I could risk it, but then if the second Budew's not in there, then I'd have to turn to Latias. I actually want to Iron Bundle here. I don't want them to TM Evo with this Fez. Bundle. Got him. The rest of this hand is hella mid. Help. But even Tatsu can't save this hand because I can't afford to just retreat to a Tatsugiri. Dude, how is this hand so mid? Dusk. No Dusk prized. Tatsu. Latias. Fez is prized. I have no supporters in hand and I played a Lillie. Okay, I just want to close this as little as possible. Wait, did I have a boss? Ah! Alright, do not have a boss prized. I did not play a Nest Ball, so I have a Nest Ball prized. I did not play a Switch, so I have a Switch prized. 2 Ultra Ball prize? What the wait. And a Jet? And the Enriching? Wait, that's not even possible. That's like, that means I prize 7 cards. Did I not prize Fez? The heck? Oh, I didn't. It's in my hand. It's just like literally sitting there staring at me. It's like, what the fuck, brother? What did I not prize here? Nah, you don't get the energy. You don't get the energy. Punish. It was maybe correct to attach energy for them, though. Because it does play around, shoot. Dude, I think I might have to risk the Tatsu here, which is just so bad. So much. And the energy? Fuck. How do I beat that? Candy Nor. Ooh. Alright, Tatsu, listen, man. I don't have Enriching anyways, though. With the prize cards, actually. Hilda actually works here. Oh, does it? Maybe I'm overhyping that. I could rip Enriching off the prize cards. I just can't wait too long. I can't take too long. I don't know. Maybe I could have just like Budew. No, I can't even just like Budew for another turn though. I had nothing in my hand. We had nothing, man. We had nothing. So I can rip Enriching. Ready? Enriching off the prize cards. Did. I can bunny knockout. I could Dusclops KO, dude. No, but then I can't even like. I could just KO this. I could just jet up and Budew, I guess. Jet and Budew is probably correct. And hope I don't get bodied. Yeah. It's so bad though. Oh. It's so bad, but I don't see a better play. Everything's bad. Itchy Pollen. Dude, this Budew is stacked though. Look at him. Rocking those double jets. This is terrible. And I give them Fez draw as well. I couldn't just Budew. If I had like a... If I just had like Lillie that turn. Like Lillie plus like evolve to a Dusclops, Candy, a Dusknoir, whatever. Then I would have just... I would just Budew again. But I literally had... nothing. I have nothing. Uh-oh, they're gonna snipe my... Not my Buneary! I assume that's what's gonna happen here. We'll see. That is kind of scary, though. That is actually super scary. No Zard, no Zard, no Zard, no Zard. I don't even have a good response to this, though, unless I, like, top deck... What could I even top deck here that'd be good? There's, like... I need to KO the Charmeleon, man. Charmeleon... Top deck Jet Energy actually is pretty good. If I top deck Jet. Because then I can go retreat, draw 2, Ultra Ball for Bunny, KO, Charmeleon off the bench. The Jet is my savior. That's the only thing I see being, like, good. My Budew? One time. Do it. That's so bad. Why would they do that, though? That can't be correct. That's so... Wait. Okay, they must have something else to go. The only reason that makes sense is if they have something else to go with it. Enriching? Ooh, Jet's good. Jet's good. Jet's good. The raw draw is higher value than the Tatsu draw, I think. Maybe if they had a Charizard prize, this would make sense. If they have a Charizard prize and they're reaching for the Zard. Otherwise, this is a terrible play. If they don't have Charizard prize, that play was awful. Boy, literally the worst thing I've ever seen. The Gust. Oh, I do have to get there still, I guess. Run the errand. Oh, but I have it. I have it. Yeah, yeah. I have Boss KO Charmeleon. The question is just what else can we get, I guess, right? Is that game? It's close. It's very close. No, that is game. That is game. Oh my. My goodness, she's done it again. What a broken deck. Just had to math it. At first, I didn't realize that we could Night Stretcher for a piece. So I was like, double Ultra Ball. But then I could use Ursaluna anyways. I don't even need the Lopunny. Right question. Yo, shout out Tatsu, man. Carrying us in the mid game when we needed it most. Getting us that Hilda that... I don't even remember if the Hilda did anything. So honestly, I don't even know if Tatsugiri was any help at all, but... I used Tatsugiri this game, and it did find us a supporter, so I just want to say shout out to Tatsugiri. Let's go. Ooh, the Hilda follow. Dude, just opens the dew on me. I play 4 Iono. There's a good chance that we get Iono'd here. I think I want to get my own Budew just in case I don't want to, but I just kind of need to grab it aggressively. I don't really have a choice. I should definitely do some prize checking on this one. Like this. I'm getting Bedewed. But I want to build up through Dusclops, possibly. Yeah, I think I just grabbed double Duskull anyways. I could grab another Buneary, though. That's what I was actually thinking about. I could grab second Buneary. I'm not going to get access, but I could get him to the... It's a tough call. Where's a Jet? Where's a Night Stretcher? I do have Ursaluna for the late game, so it's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, I don't need double Buneary. This will be fine. Probably some other stuff too, I'm sure. Solo Bunny. There's the Iono, which is pretty unfortunate. My hand was actually pretty good. I had the this. I had a Hilda. I actually kind of liked it. Okay, Dusclops here. I could pop Dusclops on their Budew, and then I could jet up Buneary. Or no, jet up Budew, excuse me, and Budew them. And then break free from item lock this turn. If I just jet up Budew and Budew them, then I doesn't really lead to very much. So I think I should probably Clops this and then try and break free from the item lock. Also, it takes away their Lillie for 8. It takes away mine as well, but I like my board state a little bit better than theirs, so. Melody. Okay, here we go. Itchy pollen. Now's where things get weird. Well, potentially weird. Let's see what happens. It feels weird. Feels weird, man. What's on the bottom of my deck? A lot of Dusknoirs, right? The bottom of my deck actually wasn't that high value, I don't think. It was 2 Dusknoirs, but I have Ultra Ball. No Rare Candies. Lillie, Hilda. So lucky. They shouldn't Clops my Budew here unless they have a Budew to get into. But if they can Clops my Budew into Budew, that's actually a pretty good turn. Simply Clopsing my Budew is not that good because I'll just get another Budew. Yeah, like this is not that good. This is like whatever. All right, Lillie is solid. I have their Messagoza to work with now as well. I just want to candy Dusknoir and KO their Buneary, to be honest. Also get Fez draw. Ooh, and the Fez draw. There's no candies on the bottom of the deck, so I want to dig through the top. Okay, we got our candy. All right. Let me see here. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to think. There's a lot to see. And draw 2 here, I think. Okay. I don't hate that. We got Night Stretcher, sure. The Goza. Unlucky. I do wanna... Actually, do I need to protect my Buneary? I maybe do, to be honest. Grab this guy. They could Budew me next turn, possibly. Honestly, this is kind of all I need. I think I'm gonna get rid of these two and keep the Ultra. Maybe just get rid of these two. Sure. I'm gonna recover this guy. I don't think I need a Dusknoir. I'd rather have the Dusknoir in there because I have Dusknoirs in the deck and then I have Dusknoirs in the discard pile as well to work with. Just back to the pollen. They can definitely get into Budew here. Question is just what else do they get to go with it? It's kind of weird. Oh, Iono is kind of annoying. I don't mind it too much though, I don't think. I mind how laggy this is being though. What the heck is this? I want the possibility to double Dusclops under item lock. That's why I Night Stretcher the Dusclops there. No. Okay. Are we gonna lose to desync? Bro, what is this? Chill. Whose turn is it? Why is my clock ticking down? Dude, am I literally about to lose a turn to some bullshit? Dude, come on. Wait, whose turn is it? They got the Budew. That's pretty lucky. That's actually an insane draw. Sick. So sick. And it still just like locked me out of the game. Well, I just have to win the last one to make top cut. So sick, man. So sick. I literally could have won this turn as well with Lillie. I could have Lillied into Dusclops. Meza goes ahead, Dusclops get energy. Knockout. I don't even know if he's gonna be able to. I don't know if it's gonna recover to give me another turn though, to be honest. Like I don't know if I'm gonna get a turn. We'll see. Left key, sure. Okay, I might just be bugged out of the game now. Okay, but am I gonna get to play the game? I could try and boss out of item lock here. No, it's just Lillie. No Clops. I get a Clops. Okay. I probably have to just do the same thing. I have to break out of item lock, right? I do lose if they have Jet, Boss, Bunny, but I think I have to do this and then I cheap on the next thing. Okay, if they have Jet, Boss, Bunny, I mean I lost a turn, so there's nothing I can do. I lost a turn. A potential board development. Okay, Itchy Pollen and Prey. Losable. I don't know how much the turn would have helped me. Well, no, I could have, yeah, I could have been like a Lillie deeper into my deck. It definitely would have been helpful. Could have been helpful, yeah. Uh-oh. Another turn of desync. Okay, maybe we're fine. It's not a good sign. Oh, I also lost a Mezagoza flip too, right? I lost a Lillie and a Mezagoza flip. Or whatever supporter I would have drawn, I guess. The potential. I lost the potential of a supporter. If I drew this exact hand, I could have played this Lillie this turn instead of last turn. Or instead of drawing into it this turn. Yeah, this could win them the independent. Because if they go KO Budew. Oh, they're not going for it like that. Okay. Why didn't they pop Dusclops before Ionoing though? I feel like that's probably the... Oh, but then they draw less cards, I guess. Sure. Unless they're not going to do that as well. Oh, they could jet up Klefki actually and Klefki kill Budew. That would actually be pretty... Oh, that would be insanely good actually. That'd be too good. That'd be broken. Oh, I drew Enriching. That's good. Okay, so they just chilled. Andy double Lillie on the bottom of the deck. Oh, wait. This... I think I do this first. If I get heads, then I can draw more cards with this. Or draw into a Lillie. All right, we lost a turn, but we got the dub. All right. They play 2 battle cages. I play no counter stadium. Oh, I can still Dusknoir they're active though, right? Sick. I can still do it to the active though. It's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. Oh, swell. Boy, that's swell, fellas. Alright, pricing 2 Duskull is pretty cringe. Makes it so much harder to... Because I want to get down triple Duskull so I can develop them more aggressively. I mean, they didn't have like a Poffin turn 1 or something like that, so that's good for us, obviously, but... Dude, I have like literally like freaking... PTSD for the fucking Terra effect. Like every time I do it, like in my head I like feel like I'm gonna get like... It was like so jarring and like aggressive. Like no memes. I have like PTSD from the fucking thing. It's so dumb, bro. Like I flinch. Like I like in my head I'm like flinching. What the fuck? Honestly, I might put Budew for 2 turns. So I think getting the Duskull down is more important than the Buneary off the rip here. I'm like mentally flinching every time I go back to my fucking deck. I've been freaking trained or whatever you call it, programmed. So dumb. How many Iono do they play? 2? I really want another Duskull, but I also want my Mega Lopunny set up, and I want to keep all my boss. Especially with the item lock early. I think I go for the Buneary here, attach the Enriching, and hope that gives me access to another Duskull. I think saving the Ultra Ball for the Dusknoir is higher value. Shoot. All right, well, that's fine. All right, Itchy. We'll see what they draw next turn. It's not. It's just like louder than all the other sound effects. That's my problem. They just need to turn it down a little bit. I feel like it's like more jarring. It's just louder than the other sound effects. That's it. It is kind of funny how I farted on their hand though. Look at that. Bodied. Yeah, it's just like more. It's not like as subtle as the other sound effects of like the shuffling and cards being played down. It's like just more jarring. Like I don't mind the animation stuff. Like this kind of stuff I like actually. And even like when like in your hand when you're item locked, it actually looks cool. Looks good. Whatever. Hilda? That's not good. You're cooked if you're Hilda in here. Back it up. It's dead. Oh, it actually is. Aha. You're done, buddy. I mean, honestly, just look there. Well, I mean, if they had an Arven, I guess playing Hilda's better than playing Arven there. Hopefully they just win the coin flip. They didn't tell me first or second. Hey, I'm just gonna like let this. Okay. I would assume second, but. All right, that's the last time you're going to find turn 1 Battle Cage, though. Now you're cooked, buddy. Duskull and Buneary are good to be aggressive. I need Kangaskhan here, though. But honestly, Latias is just such a bad card. They did choose second, right? Okay. I'm going to open this. And I'm going to Ultra Ball away the boss and the Latias probably to get Ditto. Well, no, to get Kangaskhan because I want the energy. Oh, well. I think the Latias is just such a bad bench. If they don't have turn 1 TM Evo, getting in with a bunny on the next turn would be pretty good, though. Might Ultra Ball away these two. Yeah. I think it's fine. Ooh. Alright, give me that Latias back. What the heck? Yeah, it's just benching. Latias is really bad because it eating up a bench space is just really bad. Buneary we need to establish. I think it's actually worth this to set up another Duskull. We just want the high threat level of Dusknoir as soon as possible. Or even double Dusclops, to be honest, depending on how things go. Turn 1 TM Evo? Are you kidding me? Sorry, we have all of our candies in our deck. Turn 2, Candy Dusknoir, knockout, knockout, double Gabite off the bench. It's happening, it's happening. I'm not going to get greedy, though. We're probably not going to be able to get the Lopunny attack as well. Ooh, unless it comes through, like, Enriching Switch. I mean, if that's how we get there. I didn't even check. Did they get the Diva? Oh, yeah. Evo, my bad. Evo. If not, just item locking this turn would also be, like, fine. Although, far from ideal. Far, far from ideal. Let's go. Also, Ionoing them is, like, really bad, but whatever. Oh, I don't even KO this one. Okay, if I can KO one of them. If I can KO this one. Or something like that, maybe. I could go get Budew. Put one card on the bottom of my deck so I could thin 2 cards out of the deck. Get rid of Budew, Duskull. Duskull. If I item lock them, they maybe can't find energy. Duskull. Well, I guess their first attack actually doesn't one-hit KO Mega Lopunny. Huh, interesting. Very curious, very curious. Okay, okay. Wait, no, I had 2 jets in my deck, right? So I prized 1 jet, because I had 1 jet here, and I had 2 in the deck, I'm pretty sure. I think I prized 1 jet, not 2 jets. So I don't know what my last prize card is. Yeah, we have still pretty high threat level on our next turn, to be honest. Oh my gosh, those lads are beefy, bro. They're beefy. 170. Where are my jammings? Unwinnable. This truly is a go second. And also, honestly, going second as well, like, sets us up way better to, like, have, like, a turn 2 Dusknoir spam turn. The Dusknoir spam thing just doesn't happen going first, literally ever. It's just, like, not a real thing. Hold on. Oh, no, I can't because they have Battle Cage in play, dude. I was like, hold on, I could pop off. No, I can't. I think I'm gonna KO this and try and Iono them low enough that they whiff. So the play looks like don't you worry, child. Got a plan for you. Okay, what do they have? So I need Dusclops here, but I also don't want to give up my Fez draw. But I would like to pop the Clops before, so I think I have Fez first. Oh, but I could need to jet. Okay, hold on, no. But I can draw 2 Ultra Ball with this plus 1 of these. I mean, if this dies, I lose. Dusknoir's pretty good. I prize second Dusclops. That's my prize card. Oh, what the heck? All right, well, give me Ditto. So I have to Iono into Candy Dusknoir. I mean, there's 4 candy in the deck. There is... I'm out of Ultra Balls. Sick. Or Night Stretcher into Dusclops actually also works. Okay, that's our odds are okay. They're not great, actually. But it's alright. Candy Dusknoir or Night Stretcher Dusclops. Here we go. No Ultra Balls in the deck. 1 Night Stretcher in the deck. I mean, they don't just win if they KO my Lopunny here. Got a plan for you. They would need an energy to KO me, I guess. They would lose all their energy. Sure. I can KO it next turn with Ursaluna, but I have to find a Night Stretcher for the Ursaluna. Oh, but I'm out of Ionos. Oh, yeah. If I didn't win that turn, we just lose. I'm out of Ionos. Like, I'm definitely just going to lose this one. Unless they whiff fighting energy. That's the only way I can actually win from here. So maybe this is just the correct line to take then because of that. So I like need them to whiff anyways here, so I like need their hand to just literally be dead. So if it is literally dead, then we have hope. I mean, that's even worse, right? This is even worse. But I can get Night Stretcher for Ursaluna, boss KO this with Ursaluna, I guess. And then if they don't have energy for Garchomp to KO Ursaluna, we have a chance, right? I guess. They do have a 6-card hand and would only need an energy, but... we can hope. Oh, I forgot about Joust. Gotta remember that moving forward. I didn't even like consider that as being like a play. I don't think it changes anything, but maybe it does. Okay, I'm gonna have the play. I doubt it'll be enough, but I could Joust KO this. I don't think that makes any sense though, right? Just get the Ursaluna and Ursaluna KO it. Although it would preserve my... No. I have to find another Night Stretcher, which sounds terrible. How many Garchomp do they play? 3? Yeah. Oh, cool. We gotta hope Budew carries us in this next match. Oh, wait, it's on energy. I thought it was an energy. I was like, oh, so lucky. Maybe they're just making sure they have it in the deck. Well, no, how could they whiff? If they have a way to find energy, they literally couldn't whiff. All right. Let's go. All right, Budew, you got to carry here. Go second, establish a Budew. We've not been having many aggressive lines with like turn 2 candies, stuff like that. Game 1 it didn't matter, obviously. Well, I guess game 1 I did have turn 2 candy Dusknoir, but they had one Pokemon in play. Shout out to Budew. I'm trying to think if it was worth it, but I'm pretty sure it's never not worth it to just open the Ditto, right? Like opening Ditto is always correct. Oh, they have a pretty high chance of finding a Gibble. Question is, can they find a Gabite? I guess they have a lot of outs to Gabite next turn though, so. Ooh, I can Iron Bundle that out of the active. Trap that energy. I mean, it's just like to be annoying. dude, I thought I priced 2 Duskull again. I was like, bruh, give me a break with these double Duskull prizes. What else did we prize, though? A Hilda, a boss. Latias prize? No. What prize? What's prize? Not sure. I have the mobility card right now, so I think I gotta like do this. I think I have to save the Ionos. The Budew, jet up the Budew. What's my last prize card here? Double Budew, double Buneary, double Lopunny, 3 Duskull, prize of Duskull, 2, 2, 1. Ursaluna? Oh, Ursaluna's prize, okay. Although I did prize a boss. Oh. Alright, Pollen. Pollen brother. Do I want triple Duskull here? Or am I okay with 2? Because that Buddy Poffin is like good fodder next turn for the Ultra Balls to like Fez and stuff. It was probably enough. Yeah. Alright, itchy. I don't know, maybe I just find it obnoxious. It's like too high pitched. It's not that bad. Like I said, I don't mind the animation stuff. It's just the noise. I don't know, maybe it's just too high pitched. Okay, that's not TM Evo. It is Iono though, which is annoying because my hand was pretty good. My hand was solid. Solid hand. And now my hand sucks. Ah. Andy's on the bottom, double dust, like no combo pieces, no Ultra Balls, no Fez, no Bunny, no this, no that. What the heck? And it's just terrible. Found the Gabite. I mean, they pretty good odds. I'm finding like Gabite or Team Evo, whatever. One of them. Alright, that's obnoxious, obviously. Alright, Wilson's probably cooked. I kind of want to draw with this first to try and find like a bigger play, possibly. Is ever a Tatsu angle? Because like this hand just kind of sucks. I want a Lillie or something, I feel like. Or maybe a Hilda, depending on what the run Aaron's draws. I mean, punch with Bunny here. We don't necessarily die to a Garchomp next turn, so I do want to punch with Bunny this turn. It makes you think like Tatsu is the route because what's it called just seems so weak. Yeah, run Aaron first. Candy. Holy garbage, man. All right, Tatsu, you're in, buddy. Can I get a Lillie? And even if I get a Lillie, I have to draw. Dude, what the garbage? Oh my gosh. Even if I just got like an Ultra Ball there to combo with the Jet on the Buneary, that would have been fine. Or like a Bunny, dude. What the fuck? Just nothing. It's all trash. Oh, I didn't think about leaving my bench press open for Fez, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of misplayed that. I should have left my bench press open for Fez for sure. Third Duskull shouldn't be there. Pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. Yeah, I definitely should have left that bench space open. I forgot about Fez. I was hoping I would like be able to pop a Nor and then no, maybe it's still fine. Yeah, maybe I was hoping I'd be able to like pop a Nor. What was I hoping? I don't even know what I was like thinking in my head. Maybe it was fine though. It'd be nice to like pop Dusknoir, pop a Nor, create a bench space for Fez, right? Theoretically. Oh. The draw was just miserably bad though. Fucking no. Maybe there's still something here. It feels pretty impossible. I still have an Iono left. I really don't see a line though. I guess we'll see how good their turn is. Maybe they prize 3 Garchomps. That could be a line, I guess. There could be something there, maybe. Nope. Alive. Can always rely on the misplay, maybe. Maybe they throw somehow. Okay. Okay. I feel like they misplayed. I can triple pop Nor on the active to KO it. I don't even know if that's ever enough, because they always have this guy to just like find a thing. Triple pop Nor on the active to KO it. Iono to 1. I have an energy? Yeah. If that didn't have an energy, we had a chance then. Maybe they prize 2 Garchomp EX though, right? That is possible. I guess that might be my win con here. Oh, my Ursaluna's prized though. I don't even have an attacker because my Ursaluna's prized. What if I triple pop on the active, I can pull it off the prize cards? Okay, sure. I don't know why they didn't just KO my... I'm pretty sure they just won if they KO'd my Kangaskhan, because I can't use Dusknoir. I can only use 1 Dusknoir. But they've given us a chance here, so we gotta take advantage of it. One, 2... I can't 3... I have to jet this up. Iono to 2. I have to pop a Nor on that, give them 1 more. Oh, but I'm giving them all their prize cards anyways. I'd have to give them the... No, just never. There's never a line. Yeah, there's just never a line. It's too much, I think. This thing is too much. That's too much.